Hello world, I am back with one of the hardest videos I've ever had to film. I have contemplated this video multiple times just because I didn't know if I was ready, what I wanted to say or anything, so I just kind of held it off. But I know that a greater part of me wants to film this video because I want to spread the word about something that I particularly was never too familiar with. They say that 1 in 4 women have a miscarriage. In their lifetime, and I was one of those 4 women. And I want to take you guys down to memory lane when we first first found out that we were pregnant. And these are all the clips that we got to capture.
Check that out. What's up, pregnant lady?
Stop. Stop.
How does it feel being pregnant?
Happy.
Yeah? Are you really? That's good. It's our first one.
Baby.
Yeah, the first one.
Baby. 6 more to go.
Hello, mommy.
Hi guys. So today it is May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, and I took a pregnancy test today because I was 5 days late on my period, and I took it at like 7 in the morning, and I saw the results and literally I cried. I didn't want to wake up Gustavo to go tell him because I wanted to surprise him, but I couldn't hold it in. Like, I literally was like, no, I gotta tell him right now. So I went to go tell him and I just cried. He cried too though, because he was so happy. So yeah guys, in like 3 days we're gonna, for my birthday on May 8th, we're gonna go ahead and tell everybody, well, like in our immediate family, that we are pregnant, and it's gonna be so exciting. Mom's gonna flip out because my sister's pregnant too. So it's gonna be cool. Stop. Good. So tell your thoughts on what is going on today.
My thoughts of what's going on today. I don't know. I feel a whole bunch of feelings. Good feelings though. I mean, a whole bunch of good feelings. It's a shocker because it's like, you know, a first time. So having to go through that whole process of like figure out what it is to raise a kid, have a kid, be pregnant. That's gonna be a good experience. With the wonderful person.
Oh yeah?
Behind the camera. Named Why Ugly.
Shut up. Stop. So are you excited?
Very excited. Can't wait to meet you, little person. This little, like, you know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna be a human. What? Gonna come out of your mother? That's gonna be crazy.
I know.
It's called life.
Yeah.
We're about to have one of those.
What are you most excited about?
About meeting this little child.
Well, like the process.
Well, the process is gonna be cool, but it's like, you know, you want the baby to be with you. And that's gonna be cool. Having to hold you, being able to hold you.
Yeah. All right, future dad, you signing out?
Signing out.
Hey guys. So today is my birthday. Sorry for the mess back there. We're just gonna pretend that it's not there, but guys, so it's been so crazy the last couple of days. on May 5th, my husband and I actually found out that we are pregnant. I cannot believe this, guys. Like, anybody that knows me knows that I've been wanting a baby for forever. And God has definitely blessed us. And we are currently expecting, and today is my birthday. You know, it's supposed to be all about me and this and that, but since my family doesn't know and my husband's family doesn't know, we are going to have a little cake at his mom's house, and in that cake it says expecting a baby. Instead of saying happy birthday, it says expecting a baby. And oh my God, everybody is gonna flip. They are not expecting this. I am so excited, guys. Like, it literally has been the best couple of days of my life. Like, I cannot believe that God has chosen me to be a mother, and it's just crazy, you know, like, it really is really crazy. And I cannot wait to let the whole world know. Whenever you see this video, it's probably going to be after I've gone to my first doctor's appointment. I just want to make sure that everything's okay with the baby. And yeah, I'm so excited, guys. Like, I literally cannot put into words what I feel. Like, I literally feel like my life is just starting, and it's gonna be such a beautiful thing. I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm gonna film the reaction of when they find out that we are pregnant, and I'm just so happy, guys. I cannot wait! So stay tuned for the rest of this video. You're probably gonna see a lot of tears because it's just so emotional.
How old are you? 27?
You got the camera on?
Start my vlog. What? What?
¡Ya, mira!
No, you're kidding. No.
I was waiting for it. I was actually hoping for this. I was like, I hope they give us a
Lara, can I get a hug, Lara?
You know what I mean?
You know what? No me lo van a creer.
At church, you told me that.
No me lo van a creer.
I was looking at my phone. I was putting it on my phone.
Anoche estaba en la cocina. Y la ve, yo oí un bebito que me lloró aquí. Como que me habló una María. Dije yo, ¿por qué lloras? Y así, mira. Y la estaba, dije, no, a lo mejor es la hermana.
As you can see from the videos, we were very happy to finally be pregnant. It wasn't something that we were like trying for a long time. It was just something that we were hoping that it happened, and we just knew that it would happen when the time was right. And we really just felt like it was perfect timing. And I, being the person that I am, I've always wanted to be a mother. And I was literally like over the moon about what was happening. You know, I didn't expect it to happen at that time, but I just knew that it was happening at the perfect time. And I feel like when you get like that response that you're like pregnant, it is
I didn't want to come on here and just cry. That's why I've contemplated this video for so long. But I feel like it's important to just spread the word, because prior to it happening to me, like, I really didn't know much about it. I, of course, heard it from other women, but you never really expect it to happen to you, especially at such a young age. Like, I'm only 26, and I guess that has like no age limit. It could happen at any time, and you know, that was something that I was not aware of, especially being healthy. I was so caught off guard that I didn't know how to take it. And you know, I don't want to go too much into detail as to what happened to me, but I was just told that there was nothing that I could have done differently. There was nothing that would have made a different outcome. So, I mean, we just went to the doctor and there was no heartbeat, and it was very devastating. It was it was one of the most difficult things that I have ever gone through, and to try to explain that into words is almost impossible, because I don't think anybody can understand it until like you go through it yourself. And I know that when it first happened, I was in such disbelief. Like, I went through 4 ultrasounds of hoping that on the next ultrasound I would hear the baby's heart, and it just never happened. And I was like so confused, because I was healthy. It was our first pregnancy. Like, I had all the symptoms and I just didn't understand, and I was so lost, and the doctors couldn't pinpoint a reason why anything happened. And I guess that was what hurt me the most, that I wasn't able to understand why it was happening, what I could have done differently. And I put a lot of that blame on myself, because I felt like it was my fault, or, you know, like my body wasn't able to handle it and stuff. And I really just want to make this video to help any women that are going through this, because it's not easy, and you will go through times where you feel completely alone, regardless if you have a partner or not. Like, you know, I have my husband here, and he was very supportive in the best way that he could help, but I just really feel like nobody hurts more than the person that's going through it, because whether it was 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks pregnant, like, you already built a bond with the baby, and like, as fast as it came, like, as fast as it left. And I think that it's hard, like, not to put blame on yourself, because you feel like you failed people, like you failed yourself. And you failed like your husband. And just the fact that I had already told my family, like, I felt like I just failed everybody. And I just felt ashamed. But through like my grieving process and like praying, I kind of got to the point where I knew that I couldn't do anything, and I knew that I couldn't do anything differently. And I just had to accept what it was, and it was hard. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't want anybody to know how hard it was for me. Like, I didn't want people to know, because I didn't want people to look at me as like weak or something, because it hurt that bad. Like, it was such a pain that you cannot, like, you can't describe. And I don't know why things happen. All I know is that it was God's plan to have us get pregnant, and it was also God's plan to have us miscarry. And all I can tell, like, you guys, is that anybody who has gone through this, like, I'm 100% sure you understand what it feels like to lose something. And people might see it as, oh, well, you didn't have a full baby, so it must be easier. Yeah, I couldn't imagine, like, losing a baby, knowing the sex of the baby, hearing the heartbeat, or, you know, having a baby full term and delivering a stillborn. Like, I couldn't imagine going through that pain. But this pain is of a miscarriage at 6-7 weeks. It's not any less. Like, and that's what people don't understand. Like, they say, oh, well, be glad that it did this, be glad that it did that. But the pain still, it's a pain of loss, and the loss of the opportunity, the loss of the moment you saw that pregnancy test. You became a mother in your mind no matter what. And I think people need to be a little more sensitive to that, especially when it comes to a woman that has wanted kids for a long time. And I know that I'm 26, and I know that my body is still young, and I know that me and my husband have many years to come for us to try and have another baby. And I pray to God that it does come out, you know, come soon. And I just want women to know that it's okay to go through this. You don't have to, like, hurt in silence or anything. And that's one of the things that I thought would be better for me, because I went through a couple weeks of, like, being really depressed and not wanting to talk to anybody. And the moment that I opened up about my situation on Instagram, I had an outpouring of love and support, and many women reach out to me with their situations. And I think that was one of the biggest stepping stones to trying to get over it or moving on from the situation. It's very hard, and I just hope that you have that surrounding help for yourself. It's nothing to be ashamed about. I know that it's very heartbreaking, and you know, it just takes the time. And I really hope for the women that go through this, that you reach out to somebody to help you. I pray for my sanity sometimes, because I know that the initial pain, I don't think, will ever go away. And whenever I recall, you know, how happy we were, it really just breaks my heart, because you go to the doctor thinking that everything's gonna be okay, because you have no reason for it to not go okay, and then you come back just empty-handed and with an ultrasound that has, like, no heartbeat behind it. And it's just hard. It's hard. And I don't think they go into full detail of what it feels like to have a miscarriage. It is excruciating pain. I had to take the pill because my body did not take care of it itself, and I had one of the worst pains ever. And this is probably too much information, but I bled for over a month, and I would go back and forth to the doctor having multiple tests of the HCG levels, and it was just constant going down and going down and going down. And I probably went to the doctor maybe 9 times in the last month. And I think that was also hard for me, because it's a constant reminder of what's happening. And I just want to let all the women know that it's okay if this is happening to you. I pray for you. It's hard. It's so hard. It's hard to understand the situation. It's hard to smile and be okay with it when at the end of the day you're not given a reason as to why it's happening. And I pray for you. I pray for your rainbow babies to come, and I really pray that my husband and I get that chance again And I think that we will, like, I know that we will, and I hope that the next video that I film regarding a pregnancy, it's a much happier note, because I was so hoping to post a video of how we were getting pregnant. I already imagined everything, and that's what hurts so much, that I imagined, I had dreams of a little boy. But whew, I don't want to continue crying, because at the end of the day, I think that stuff happens for a reason, and you just gotta learn from it. And I've learned how strong I am, and I'll continue being strong. And I know that next time that we get pregnant, it's gonna be a whole different thing, and it's gonna be so beautiful. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I really hope that if you're going through this, that you find comfort in this video. Just know that you're not alone. Know that so many women go through this, and so many women go through it alone, and that's not okay. And that's it. Every time I talk about it, I'm gonna cry. I don't care if you ask me 2-3 years down the line. It's a hurtful thing, and I hope that, like I said, I hope next time I'm filming a video about a baby that I'm announcing a full baby, a heartbeat, a growing baby, a healthy baby, and I'll be waiting till then. I'll be praying until then.